Good day, students. In this video lecture, we are going to tackle on the content of the Module 2, and our topics will be on the system software and the application software. And also, we're gonna differentiate among the types and functions of computers in each of these categories. We have personal computers, na ay mobile computers and mobile devices, game consoles, servers, mainframes, supercomputers, and embedded computers. All right. Okay, so first, now let's define what is software, since we're going to talk about computer software. So when you say software, it is also called a program and consists of series of related instructions organized for common purpose that tells the computer what task to perform and how to perform them. Okay, so naa siya'y software gani naa siya'y mga instructions, no, what we call as a code, and that instructions they are integrated, they are combined or organized so that it will perform uh, or it will execute, no, the task that the uh, the computer or it will perform, or it will tell the computer what tasks to perform and how to perform them. So mo nay meaning sa software, or you can say program. And we actually interact with program, no, through its interface, or through the use of interface. Now when you say user interface, uh, it controls how you enter data and instructions and how information is displayed on the screen. So basically that is, or that refers to everything we see on the screen, no, or when you say uh, the other term for this is what we call as the GUI, or the GUI, and you interact with the software using the text, graphics, and visual images such as icons. So kanang makita nato da sa screen when we're going to open an application or a software, uh, all the buttons, all the text, all the visual images we can see there is what we call as the graphical user interface. Okay, so ang icon po, this is just a miniature image that represents a program, no? So, kanang uh, naa siya'y makita na to nga image nga clickable, and every miniature image, when you say miniature, mga gamay lang siya, and a representation, and that image is clickable, and what you can see on every icon is the representation of unsa siya nga program. For example, kani siya, no, icon. Okay, so nakita ninyo, that is an example of icon. So every uh, icon, or every individual nga picture or image there uh, is that represents an icon, and that is clickable, no, maklik na siya, and that will take you to whatever purpose, no, of each icons nga nadira. And everything in this image, no, is what we call as the GUI, or graphical user interface. And okay, so what is a system software? No? On the other hand, system software consists of the programs that control or maintain the operations of the computer and its devices. No? So, ang trabaho niya is that this is the da siya mga programs nga maoy mo control, no? Maoy mo maintain sa operation sa computer, no? And we have two types of system software. We have operating system and utility programs. And uh, system when we say operating system, this is a set of programs that coordinates all the activities among computer hardware devices. Okay, so this is since system software is consisting of programs, no, also this operating system, or what we call as OS, this this is a set of programs also that coordinates all the activities, no. So siya mo yung murag mo mo that will make all the hardware, no, sa devices sa imong computer, that will interact, that will coordinate, no, from other devices. We have here also, okay, so balik sa tagamay sa okay sa operating system. uh there are actually there are uh types, no, there are types, or there are different uh, uh, companies today that sells OS, and one of the today's computer computers use Microsoft Windows. No, if you are familiar, I think you're familiar with this kaning Microsoft Windows nga OS, no. And I think ilang latest version is Windows 11, no. Or, and also na sa Apple pod nga OS naggamit sila og Mac, no, Mac OS silang gamit. And when the user starts a computer, no, dira pa lang daan, and portions of the operating system are copied into memory from the computer's hard disk, and these parts of the operating system remain in memory while the computer is on. So mo nay mahitabo, no. And here in this picture, this shows uh, an example, no, of a system software wherein ini-start pa lang nimo daan sa computer, dira na siya mo-operate og sugod. Ang OS dira na mo execute og sugod. While the utility program, it allows a user to perform maintenance type tasks usually related to managing the computer, its devices, or its programs. So, for example, you can use utility program to transfer a digital photos, no, from your computer to flash drive, or from your computer to your mobile phones. So, mo ni trabaho niya. And most uh, operating system includes several utility programs, no, nga pwede mag-manage sa disk drive, sa printers and other devices and media. So naatay mga drivers, no, nga when we're going to use a printer for the first time, nya dili siya magamit, just it's because we need to install first a driver na kana siya nga utility program. Mo na siya mag-connect, no, or mo na mag-run sa software sa printer dito sa imong PC. And you can actually buy, no, you can actually buy utility programs that allow you to perform additional computer management functions. And one of the utility program nga dali ra mailhan is what we call as the antivirus, no. Pwede na siya ma-download or mapalit. And isa na siya sa makatabang sa imong computer. Okay, so if we have system software na aputay ginatawag na application software. So it consists of programs designed to make users more productive and assist them with personal tasks. So basically mag-assist ra ni siya og naay gusto nga i-perform, naay task nga humanon ang isa ka user, mo na siya nga application ang gamiton, what we call as the application software. And pinaka widely used nga application software is the browser or the web browser, which allows users with an internet connection to access and view web pages, no, or even access programs, no, kanang mag-open ta og Google, no, what we call as the pinaka siguro gamit is ang web browser, no. Actually naapoy Google Chrome nga web browser, naapoy Firefox, na Opera Mini, naapoy Microsoft Edge, and so on. So those are example of web browser under the category of application software. Other applications, no, software that includes word processing software under the for example Microsoft Office nga mga products, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, or and Microsoft PowerPoint, diba? And also naapod sila database software like Microsoft Access. Okay, and actually daghan pa jud, no, there are many other types of application software exist. So that includes mga video editor, audio editor, mga multimedia nga mga applications, computer aided design like mga Photoshop, AutoCAD, and uh, pwede po in the education, no, na kaning gigamit na tong Aquiper. This is an application software. And entertainment ka ng mga games like Mobile Legends, and other types of mga applications. So those fall under the category of application software. All right. So since nakaila na ta, no, what is program or what is software, and the difference between system software and application software. So ato lang timan-an nga si system software, naa siya, it has the functions nga mo assist or instructions that will help the computer, no, to control or maintain its operations, no. There are two, which is operating system katong mga sa ito gana katong Microsoft Windows OS na ay Mac OS, diba? And the other one is the utility program like antivirus, no. And when you're going to copy files from your device to other device, or kanang mag-maintain sa inyong software like i-scan niya or i-boost niya, diba? And mga utility drivers, while the application software katong program nga makatabang sa isa ka user to complete a task or to be productive, no, in with any personal task like web browsers, like photo editor, Microsoft Office products like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and so on. So next thing we're going to know is that how to install, no, or what is installing and running programs all about. When you say installing, this is the process of setting up software to work with the computer, printer, and other hardware. So kung install ganin na tong software, it means nga i-set up na to siya para mo function ang isa ka hardware, or mo function ang isa ka software nga magamit siya sa imong computer, no, para mo mahimo siyang mo sync siya dito sa kuan sa computer nimo. And when you're going to purchase a software from any shop, no, it could be online, no, or through the store, no, kanang namaligya og mga software. Kung maka-acquire ka og software from the website over the internet, you may be able to download the program. But if from the store, no, naa sila'y optical disc nga kauban with the manual nga mao toy gamiton nimo, and the instruction in software are placed in the storage media, no, either locally or online, especially if downloaded imong kuan software. Kung when you're going to use the software that is stored locally such as on hard disk or optical disk, kanang inigpalit mo na ICD nga kauban, you usually need to install the software. Okay, so in installing, uh, when when you buy a computer bitaw, no, it usually has some software na pre-installed sa hard disk. So uh, pwede to nimo i-install, and to begin installing, kung mag-install pud ka og additional pud nga software nga palito nimo kana naa sa CD, you just have to use that CD, then i-insert nimo sa programming insert nimo sa optical disk drive, no, kanang butangan ng CD sa laptop. Excuse, butangan ng CD sa laptop or sa imong desktop, no, and you just have to follow the instruction to begin installation. Okay, so here, og downloaded pud ang software, no, the website typically provides instruction for how to install the program on your hard disk. Okay, so here is the basic steps that you should follow, no. The first one is again, to insert the program disk, no. Unsa ba na ang mga software, like for example Photoshop, nagpalit ka og kanang license nga software, and for the first time mag-install ka og software sa imong laptop, no. So all you have to do is naman na sila CD, so if imong laptop much better naa siya optical disk drive nga dito nimo siya i-insert, and when the program or the computer begins the procedure of installing the program on the hard disk, you just have to follow the instructions on the manual or on the instructions nga naa sa naa sa CD. Okay, once installed, you can instruct the computer to run the program. So sometimes you have to turn off your computer first kay mao may sa instruction, no, na may software nga you have to restart your computer first before siya magamit. Okay, and lastly is when the program executes, you can now use it, no. So ana lang siya, basic ra kaayo. Okay, so next, we're going to talk about software development. So, a programmer, no, or sometimes called as a computer programmer or developer, is someone who develops software or writes the instructions that direct the computer to process data into information. So basically sila ang tighimo sa software, and to create a software they need another software and a language to create, and popular language nga ginagamit is we have C++, Java, JavaScript, Visual C#, and Visual Basic. Okay, so okay, in this figure, okay, this is an example, no, of Visual Basic instructions a programmer may write, or the programmer wrote to create a simple payroll program, no, og naa kay software, programming software, or integrated development environment for Visual Basic. You can actually follow this code to create, for example, a payroll program. Okay, so this is the code and this is the output, no, that appears. Okay, so this is the code here, or the program or the instructions. Unsay buhaton niya, and this is the output. No, mo ni siya output na dayon sa aning code. Okay. Okay, so now we are gonna discuss the categories of computers. So a computer size, the speed, and the processing power and price that determined the category, no, kung asa ni fit ang isa ka computer. So magdepende siya sa iyang size, sa iyang speed, sa iyang processor, and also sa price, no, kung kung asa na siya nga category mo fit. So due to our technology karon nga sige na lang og improve, sige na lang og upgrade, no, usahay ang differences niya or ang categories niya is not really that clear kung asa siya ibutang. And sometimes man god it those devices and technologies will overlap, no, nag-overlap siya, and that is called convergence. That leads to computer manufacturers uh, to continually releasing newer models, no. That includes pare-parehas ra og mga functions and features, no, bisag camera ray gikuan, camera ray differences na mga inaana like iPhone, no. Based on my observation, I don't know about the features pod nila, and almost every month and every other month nag-release sila og bag-o nga model. So mao nang medyo wala kayo siya kanang klaro kung asa dapit siya ni differ. Okay, so to summarize, no, the 7 categories, but we're going to talk about this individually. But here is the categories of computer, no, based on its physical size, the number of simultaneously connected user, and general price range. Okay, just feel free to pause this video to read, no, this the content or the categories of the computer. Okay, so when we say personal computer, this is a computer that can perform all its input, processing, and output, and storage activities by itself. So, kani siya nga mga uh, kani siya nga mga sito kaning input, no, kaning process and output and storage kaya ni i-perform. So there are two popular architectures of personal computer, or the design, no, niya. We have PC and or the PC compatible and the Apple. Okay, so PC compatible, this refers to any personal computer based sa original na IBM, no. For example, companies nga nainani nga mga architecture or design, we have Dell, HP or Hewlett Packard, Toshiba, and so on. And the other one is from the Apple, no. They use Mac OS or the Macintosh operating system. Kaning naa sa right side. Okay, so next is the okay, so before that. Okay, so the desktop, by the way, the desktop computer, as part or as under sa personal computer, no. Yeah, this is type. No, this is a type of desktop computer is type of personal computer, and this is designed with a system unit with an input device such as the keyboard and the mouse, output devices, its monitor, and any other devices that fit entirely on or under a disk or table, no. Kaning nakita niyo dire. Desktop is actually a personal computer. So lahi-lahi siyang design ang kaning sa design sa IBM o ang design sa Apple. While mobile computers and mobile devices, when I say mobile computer, this is also a personal computer that you can carry, no. Ang personal computer nga desktop is that lisod po dala-dalaon nimo nga kinahanglan siya isaksak, and all other parts ato niya is bulag-bulagan. Bulag ang monitor, bulag ang system unit, and bulag ang mga peripheral devices. But for mobile computer, this is a type of PC you can carry from place to place. Similarly, sa mobile device, no? And this is a computing device also that is small enough to hold in your hand, like of smartphones, no? Ay nana. So the most popular type nga mobile computer, no? Let's look at here. Mobile computers is the notebook computers, or also called as a laptop, no? Ang naanda nato nga term. This is portable and often designed to fit on your lap. Okay? While the other one nga notebook computers gihapon siya, or the smaller type of the notebook is the netbook, which is type of notebook that is smaller, that is lighter or mas gaan, and often dili siya parehas og speed or capacity pod sa notebook. Mas kuan siya, mas ubos-ubos siya. Okay? And since ubos-ubos siya ang capacity, mas ubos pod ang iyang price sa netbook. Okay? Okay, so here is an example, no kani. And the other type pod under here is the tablet PC, or a tablet computer. This is a special type of notebook computer that you can interact by touching the screen with your finger or digital pen. So, isa ni siya sa another type of notebook nga wala siya keyboard, no, or attached nga keyboard, but kanang na siya pero touch screen siya. And sometimes it is accompanied with a keyboard, naapoy uban nga na keyboard, and naapoy what we called as a stylus pen, na siya murag mura siya og pen nga dili ink ang gamit but electronic na siya, or magnet or pressure ang kuan niya. Okay, so next type is the mobile computers and mobile device. Okay, when you say mobile device, gamay gid siya, and you can carry it anywhere. Usually do not have disk drives to compare sa notebook nga ang disk drive niya, so naa siya sa ilalim sa keyboard niya sa sulod. And then the mobile device is wala siya disk drive, but naa siya storage device sa sulod, which you can store your files, no, in a long term or pang matagalan or permanently. Okay, so popular types of mobile devices are smartphones, of course, PDAs or personal digital assistant, ebook readers, handheld computers, portable media players, and digital cameras. Okay, so when you say PDA, or let's start with smartphones first. So when you say smartphones, this is an internet-enabled phone that usually also provides personal information management functions such as calendar, an appointment book, an address book, calculator, and notepad. Actually, mas daghan pa na, no? If you have smartphones with you, kabalo mo unsay function ana niya, and this is actually an internet-enabled phone. Pwede siya makakonect sa internet. While the PDA, or the personal digital assistant, which is this one, kani siya. And this is the smartphone. And this is, which often looks like a smartphone. Murag yapon siya smartphone, but this is not connected sa internet. Okay, and naagya po siya functions such as calendar, an appointment book, na po siya address book, a calculator, and a notepad. So, maora gyapon siya. Og, mamora siya sa smartphone, no? But a PDA differs from a smartphone in that it usually does not provide phone capabilities and may not be internet enabled, no, or support voice input, have a built-in camera, or function as a portable media player. So, murag limited ra pud siya, no, compared sa smartphones, and this is not a connected to the internet. Okay, so personal digital assistant. While while ebook reader, or short for electronic book reader, is a handheld device that is used primarily for reading ebooks or electronic books, no? When you say ebook, this is actually an electronic version of a printed book, no, mura gyapon kagabasa og libro, but through sort of a tablet, mura siyang tablet. uh, Readable siya on computers and other digital devices. So in addition to books, ang user, they typically can purchase and read other forms of digital media such as newspapers and magazines. So pwede nila basahon dire, no? Not just published books, but also they can read newspapers and magazines. And most ebook readers touch screen siya, and also uh, connected siya sa internet. And medyo gamay-gamay lang siya compared sa tablet. Pero mas dako-dako siya compared sa smartphones. So in between siya sa ang size niya, in between siya sa tablet and the smartphones. While handheld computers, or sometimes referred to as an UMPC or ultra mobile PC, this is small enough to fit on one hand as well. And uh, many other companies, they use this one for so that their employees who is working, no, from place to place, such as kanang nagtrabaho sa Lanico, di ba, no, naglakaw-lakaw man na sila, and they are actually using handheld computer to uh, to read matters, no, kanang basahon nila pilibero na ninyo, and na sila gidala-dala bitaw, and that is called handheld computers. Okay, unsa pa gid mga delivery employees or delivery people sa kanang LBC, sa kanang Ninja Van, no? So they have this one, no, naa sila handheld computers uh to record, no, to record their parcels, delivered parcels. Okay. Okay, for the third one, no, before we proceed this one, I just want to add up, no, naa pa joy more portable media players under sa category sa mobile computers and mobile device. No, kanang portable media players, no, this is a mobile device on which you can store, organize, and play digital media. No, you can listen to music, watch videos and movies and televisions. No, usually for this purpose, no, mag-view og photos, maglantaw og videos or movies or television shows, and listen to music. Okay, so for example, kanang iPad, no, MP3 players. So those are examples of portable media players, and some pud nga portable media players, they are internet enabled. So connected siya sa internet. So naa gyapon yung mga inana, so that they can access websites or even use applications such as Spotify, no, na naa siya kuan direct siya sa online, no. They can listen to music online. Okay, so the last category sa mobile computers, which I have not included in the presentation, is the digital cameras. Now, this allows users to take pictures and store the photograph images digitally. Now, instead sa katong traditional nga film, no? And I'm pretty sure nakakita na mo digital camera, and atong mga cellphone karon, actually naa na pud na yung mga cameras, also naa siya embedded nga cameras nga where we can use to take pictures. Okay, so that's it. So for the third category of computer is the game console. This is a mobile computing device designed for single player or multiplayer video games. So basically, dulaan lang siya, or for entertainment purpose lang. And standard game consoles use handheld controllers as an input device, no? Handheld controller ang gamit sa ilahang or joystick, no, sa uban. And a television screen as a monitor for the output device, and hard disk for the memory. Pwede po optical disk or memory card for storage. And there are three popular models. We have Xbox 360 in this in our image here, the Xbox 360, the Nintendo Wii, and the Sony PlayStation. Okay. Kani nakita niyo na siya controller, no. Kani pod Game Boy, no. And this is the game console. Okay. Okay, so for the fourth category is what we call a server. A server controls access to the hardware, software, and other resources on a network and provides a centralized storage area for programs, data, and information. So, mo ni siya nag-control, no, sa tanang access sa ka network nga sa isa ka network, no. We have uh, components sa network na siya client ug naay server, di ba? Ang server mo to siya mo control sa information nga ma-access sa isa ka client, no. Kung connected ka sa server ang imong PC, you are in the laboratory, you can actually access information sa server, no. Even kita nung kanang mag-search na sa internet natay ma-access nga information, actually those information are stored in a server, no, somewhere. Okay? And servers, it can support to several thousand connected computers at the same time. So, 1,000 computers ang pwede makakonect sa server, and in many cases ang isa ka one server access ang isa ka server can access data, information, and programs on another server. So, from server to server, pwede siya maka-access. Okay? So, para maka-access sa server, imong computer, we use a terminal key such as monitor, keyboard, and memory. And other type of or category of computer is called mainframe. So this is a large, expensive, powerful that can handle hundreds or thousands of connected users simultaneously. So nakataas na, no, from server to mainframes. So mas dako-dako ni siyang mainframe compared sa server. And mainframes also can act as a servers in a network environment. So ang mainframes mas taas-taas siya og capacity, but it can serve as a server or it can work as a server, no. So people also can access programs on the mainframe using terminals or personal computers. So using PC, pwede sila maka-access sa mainframe, either they are connected or they are network wirelessly or wired, no, naka-wired sila or wireless pa ka mga pag-connect. And mainframes, they store tremendous amounts of data, no, instructions and informations. Okay, so usually nga nagamit og mainframes are katong mga business companies or mga enterprise, no. With mainframes, enterprises are able to they can bill millions of customers, kanang maghatag sila bill sa ilang mga customers sa mga bayro nun. Also, they can prepare payroll sa ilang mga employees, and they can also manage thousands of items sa ilang inventory. You know, if there is a product or there are products nga ilang gibaligya, mainframes can also manage those, no, even thousands of items. So, one study reported nga ang mainframe ko, no, mainframes process more than 83% of transactions around the world. So 83% nga transactions na hitabo sa kalibutan is processed through mainframes. Okay? So That is for mainframes. And also, naatay mas taas-taas is the supercomputer. Okay, this is the fastest and the most powerful computer and the most expensive. Okay, so mas taas-taas din siya sa mainframe. And the fastest computers are capable of processing more than 1 quadrillion instructions in a single second. 'Di ba? Ina na siya kapaspas in 1 second ina na kadaghan nga information iyang i-process. No, bisan pag mag sa imong computer gali, mm, mag internet ka, magdula ka games, mag-open kag mga other software, no? Kaya magali niya and compared ani, 'di ba? Supercomputers, ina na siya ka powerful with weights that exceed 100 tons pero pwede pong bugata. So these computers can store more than 20,000 times the data and information of an average desktop computer. So kung nakay computer, ang kapaspason niya, if you have 20,000 no, mga computer, inana siya kapaspason. Okay, so application ani niya or asa ni siya ginagamit. This is supercomputers are required sa katong mga large scale simulations and applications, especially sa medicine, aerospace, no, kanang nag-study sa space, no, they have this naggamit sila og supercomputers to analyze, no, the siguro the the universe, no. And automotive design, kanang mga nagtrabaho sa mga car companies or mga car companies naggamit og supercomputers. Online banking, weather forecasting, nuclear energy research, and petroleum exploration, they use computer. Okay. Okay, so naapoy under sa categories na ay embedded computer. So this is a special purpose computer that functions as a component in a larger product. So component lang ni siya nga naka-embed sa other nga product. And embedded computers naa na siya sa balay, naa siya sa sakinan, even in the office or kung asa ka nag-work. So here are the list, no? That uh, the products or list of products that contain embedded computers. So sa consumer electronics like mobile and digital telephones, na siya digital televisions, mga TVs, cameras, no? Video recorders, DVD players, recorders and answering machines. So naa na siya mga embedded nga mga computers. And sa home automation devices, no, sa balay or even sa mga hotels or even sa mga companies na ani siya, thermostat, sprinkling system, security monitoring system, appliances and lights, no, naa na siya embedded nga computer. Sa sakyanan naapod na, no, and sa office machines like keyboards, printers, fax, and copy machines na naka-embed dito. Okay, so here an example, no? Some of the embedded computers designed to improve the safety, security, and performance in the automobile, no? So, naa siya sa manubela or the car could detect or the control system of your car could detect if there are other objects that is too close in the car, and it will actually adjust the vehicle's throttle, no, or it may apply brakes or sound alarm. And airbag system, no, ma-trigger na siya during accidents. Na ay tire pressure monitoring system, sa sa gas pedal sa kaning sa ligid, no, makabalo you have a monitor for this na sila'y monitoring system sa ligid if okay ra ba ang pressure sa ligid. Ang kani pong system that will sense the pressure on the gas pedal so that ma-adjust niya ang kakuskon sa how fast nga mo accelerate ang car, no, naapod na siya. And also sa GPS, no, na ay GPS ang cars or wireless communication capabilities, na ay telematics, na ay navigation system, alerts, and internet access. Okay, so I think that's that's the topic, no, for the part 1 of this video lecture. Okay, so for the next topic, for the next video lecture, topics like elements of an information system will be discussed, and the examples of computer usage, no, na ay laing-laing klaseng sa mga users, and also the applications sa computer in the society. All right. So for this video lecture, mao lang to siya.